Hey guys, welcome to my daily video. So today I want to show you a few flowers that are opening up. Right now I have two really interesting plants open at the same time. So let me show you what's going on. But first we're setting up in the greenhouse. I need to collect pollen. It needs to be done and I want you to join me during our attempt. Not sure if we can do it. I hope there's pollen, but we'll see. Okay, so this is Echinopsis Riomizquensis, and I want to film it, but it will be in this video included. And yeah, let's get started. I mean, check out the flower. Flower is big. Maybe I should measure it. Will get me my ruler. So let's see. Gotta move all the way back again, but it should be like measured, right? So I'm worried about the cat. I don't like how I don't know, she appears tired, you know? I mean, I appear tired too, all the time. But, I don't know. It's like gut feeling. But she's old, you know? How do you know if someone's just old? She's overdoing it a little with the heat and all. Okay, here we go. I'm out too much right now in the full sun. I'm trying to be more like inside the house during the day when it isn't absolutely necessary, but it's difficult with Mika and Kami. They just need to be outside, or at least they tell me they need it. So I'm out all the time with them. Okay, so let's measure it out, but first camera on the tripod again. Okay, this is very difficult right now. Can hardly move here with the camera in front of my belly. 20, between 19 and 20. Of course it's the sepals. If you just count this, it's much smaller, but that's just not how it should be measured. It had opened very widely earlier today, so you cannot use this as a standard just because it's a little bit closed right now. 19, I think it's 19. See, if you straighten it out, it's 19. So 19 centimeters diameter. That's good. That's good for breeding. So I brought a bunch of stuff to collect pollen and I want to do that now. It's already so hot in the greenhouse. I have real issues. I'm not sure how long I can stay out. I need to get it done here. Oh no, I missed it. Okay, now. Okay, yeah, there is pollen. Not huge amounts. Maybe also because I brushed it somewhere else, like into the petal. But now it's okay. Yeah, I just want to collect pollen from this rare species. I mean, I will probably not use too much of it. And mostly as fodder in crosses with plants that I will be sorting out, just so I can make crosses in regards to the body. When I sort something out, I'm a lot more willing to risk something. To risk making a cross with that could have a white flower. When I use white flowering fodders, it's usually because I want to have a better body. Oh, it's so hot in here. So the heat is back. The last few days it was a little bit colder. We had like thunder and lightning and all, storm. Stuff flew away, trees fell over, but no heat, and now the heat is back. I'm not a fan. I do not like the heat. I mean, I enjoy summer. there's so much pollen. Yeah, I enjoy summer, but when it's getting hot, I'm just not dealing with it very well with the Lyme disease and all. It's just something that the heat makes it more difficult. Right now I'm sitting in front of the bedroom fan because it's the only place that I can stay. Inside it's so hot. The roof is somehow not well, like in winter it's cold and in summer it's hot. That tells you something. But at the time we were glad to have a roof. That stuff was already expensive. But yeah, the roof is pretty poorly insulated. If I ever make money, I would change it. I would put together a house that can heat itself, that doesn't need to be heated in winter. I hate the cold when it's freezing outside too. So a house that you wouldn't have to heat with additional stuff, that would be great. Maybe just with solar, something like that. Something that I don't have to move to the house, because everything you want to heat with, you need to move here. There's no gas. They would have to just already build the infrastructure, and it would be too expensive. We're heating a lot with wood in between, because we have a lot of it. But the place here it's hard to heat during the winter. Okay, so I collected a lot of pollen now. I think it's enough. Let me show you what I got, and then I'll change the camera again. Okay, yeah, and I want to pollinate it, so I brought pollen. Let's have a look. Okay, so I brought pollen, and this is it. This is Bamboy. We are shooting for the stars, so to speak. I wanted to keep this for a particularly important plant, and we will use it now. The pollen might just be enough, but barely. Really barely. So let's try it out. Let's hope it's enough. So I'll record from here because I need space and I cannot move the camera. Yeah, but I will probably have to open up the bag to get it all out. I just hope that our plant is starting to flower again soon, because it would be really good to have more of it. And there are 4 more flower buds on it, so it could flower very well. We could work with it, but what I fear could happen is that it starts flowering when the season is over, and then I freeze the pollen, and next year I'm not sure if it's still viable or not. But yeah, so the cross is Riomizquensis, Echinopsis Riomizquensis, crossed with Bamboy. Big flower, big colorful flower. Could work. I mean, the pollen is barely enough. It could work. If it's still viable, you never know. I brought it out a few times, so it might not be viable anymore, but it could be. It's a fertile plant. I've seen it. It's growing a fruit itself, so we might actually get something here. Okay, this is enough. If the pollen's still good, it should have been enough to pollinate. So, hoping that we will get seeds here. Okay, might have to go out of the greenhouse now because the smartphone's super hot. Shouldn't be like this, definitely not. But I had to record this plant. It's just too important. Later today I will record a few more shorts and clips and all. But this is at least we have a main video of it, so I can show it, because this has been a plant where a lot of arguing has been done about. And I just want to say, I do not care about that kind of stuff. I'm completely like distant meanwhile from all like cactus arguments. It's completely pointless to argue about this. We have access to DNA testing and they will just do it at their pace, at the pace that is necessary. And at some point we will know more, you know? It's not a problem. We live in a great time. We have so much knowledge available to us, and at some point all these questions will be answered. And that is like great luck, because I mean, if you look back at the last 150, 200 years and the cactus stuff, I mean, the people back then would have loved to have access to the tools that we have now. And if it's even just the photos on the internet, you know, not even talking about DNA testing and all. So yeah, nice to have filmed it. Not sure if this doesn't still belong to Brigesi, this particular plant, because some of the plants that they collected there, they collected from different sites. And that one where this one is basically like grown from or whatever is more like Brigesi. It looked a lot like Brigesi. How do you distinguish Brigesi growing in the area from this separate species? You know, so they need to look into this, need to DNA test everything, need to compare it against Brigesi to say, okay, is this, where does it fall? Is it separate? Does it belong to Brigesi? It could be a subspecies, whatever, you know? Same with Isla del Sol, which you see open here, almost open. I mean, but these are close in regards to the flowering cycle. So yeah, on the obvious point, this is not PC. This is maybe Brigesi, or maybe something that is close to like the populations that are there. You know, you sometimes have plants of different species growing within a short area, and so you have like quite a range in regards to traits. So they just need to look into these really, really well and compare it against Brigesi, which is the main contender that this could be. And yeah, I really think that this species should be part of Brigesi in some form, as a subspecies or a variety. These days they use more subspecies stuff, and I see that exactly like that. It's just so similar, especially in regards to the flower. Flower is very close to Brigesi. So yeah, interesting plant, Echinopsis riomizquensis. Beautiful big flowers, and we pollinated it with bamboy. Hopefully we will get some colorful offspring. I want to have that in the next generation. That flower, but big and colorful, even bigger. I mean, bamboy is slightly bigger. Maybe we can raise it a little bit more. All right, awesome. Just gotta show this one every now and then because it's so awesome. Very nice flower. Very good. I mean, I'm always pleased when I see it. Every year it's looking great in every photo and every video. When I post it, people go crazy over it. So that's a good plan for social media. If you want to get a tip from me, that's the one. Get the Lobivia winteriana and let it flower a lot, like here. I mean, these can have even more, like 20 at once. It's not a problem. Yeah, and they look at the contrast. In the right light, these look amazing. Right now it's already too bright, but early morning, when the first sunlight comes from the morning, these look like magic. Tonight we had the animals were back again that I've heard, and you see where they played, kinda, apparently. That's okay. I need to move them anyway. They're not in a good spot. So I wanted to record this one before it closes up again. Arboricola hybrid by Miss Plant from the cross Arboricola crossed with Zelly 3. Cross number, I've seen it earlier. There it is. 321. So yeah, that's good. You can see Scopelicola in the cross. I just recorded a pretty long reel, and you can already, like, some of the stuff that I say right now is also in that reel. You can see the body of Scopolecola in this cross, and you got a little bit of color from the Sally hybrid. I'm not sure what color the Sally 3 hybrid has, but apricot, I've seen some that had that color. Orange, all kinds of different this kinds of colors. So yeah, this is pretty good. Nice outcome of a cross. This one had flowered with a tiny white flower, so I had already saw this a lost cause, but this flower convinced me to keep the whole container. Want to give them a chance. It's okay. Pollination, we will pollinate it with Echinopsis glauca. It's open right now. Why not? So we're setting up camera. I want to film in the greenhouse before it gets too hot. We have maybe an hour at the most, and I want to record this one. So yeah, setting up. So I got a bunch of vintage audio cassettes, like for children, but apparently I'm not really an adult. You know how it is. I never grew up, so yeah, I want to listen to these while I take care of Kami and Mika when they are out. Gotta be there because that buzzard has been stalking her the whole week, and yeah, I love this. This is great. This is high entertainment for me. So still trying to complete all these series and still missing a lot, but I will eventually get there. Sometimes you get them really cheap. Nice. Over here we have Lobivia hybrid Anemone, Lobivia jajoana hybrid, and a plant that I've been trying to save, and I saved over winter, but it's still not doing well enough. So it needs to be in a very sunny spot for the future. Always, never again in the shade. It was just too surrounded by other plants, and yeah, it will go into the best spot in the greenhouse over winter. It's not that it's such a useful plant for breeding. It's just a nice, super nice hybrid, beautiful flower, and it deserves a nice spot in winter. All these Lobivia need the warmest spot that I can offer in the future. Unfortunately, I wish I could put small Cantora hybrids in these spots because they would instantly flower, but this kind of stuff is just not doing well in the shade. I wanted to show you this one, Lobivia winteriana, a botanical species from Peru, named after Hilde Winter. Superb flower, amazing, important for hybrid breeding. So this is a good one that I needed to show you. I would show you Lobivia winteriana almost always when it looks great like this. On a day like this, of course I would show it. Yeah, I did some pollination here with another one, which is awesome too. This is a hybrid by Utah Schatz from 2020. 56th cross. Beautiful. And yeah, did a little bit of pollination and all. Now I'm moving to the big ones, to like Glaucus, that kind of stuff that are open right now. Maybe I'll collect a little bit of pollen, but not much. Yeah, and apart from that, I'm not sure. Right now I'm dealing with a lot of, like, I'm worried about the cat. Okay, I will leave them here in the greenhouse for now. They're just awesome. Beautiful Lobivia. It's not my field of like where I'm making like targeted crosses, but I like to use it in crosses, and I sometimes try to get a multi-hybrid so I can make crosses with Trichocereus. But yeah, I mostly have them to show them on the channel. They are beautiful. They see, I mean, you've seen it, right? It's amazing. Okay, now just one more, then I can take off because I'm exhausted. I can't. It's too hot in the greenhouses. Yeah, just wanted to show you these again. So the one that opened first, that was this one, I pollinated a few days ago. And this one here, I pollinated this morning. And this one got Flying Dragon crossed with Cantora 1433. And this one here got Leuchtfeuer by Rolf Autenried. Maybe we're lucky. This one at the top, I'm not sure. Maybe I will try to like get a little bit more pollen out of the bag of the bamboy thing, but it would be the last. And I'm not sure if it would be enough. So thinking about bamboy again, just I need to get something with that flower. And I do not have a lot of pollen left and I want to use it before it's too old. So maybe this could be the time. Yeah, this one I pollinated with AKS 2015 71 HSK4. That is one that I worked with before and successfully, so I chose it. And this is a pollen mix hybrid with bamboy pink stripes. By the way, there are tiny eggs below the flower, I see. Yeah, but stuff like this doesn't bother me. I'm sure it's not something that can cause problems. It's very difficult with these hardy plants to run into trouble. And I mean, most of the problems that we have here is like stuff with the humidity. But yeah, these are pollinated now. I thought about collecting a little bit of pollen. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. So let's put the camera on the tripod. I'm such a mess. I think I have another tick. The last 2 days, I had 5 tick bites. I'm not sure why. It just happened. They are everywhere right now. There's not a video where I do not have tick bites. I don't know. We really have to get this under control. Okay, so I want to get the pollen bag and another brush, and then I'll be here. I'll be back. Okay. And then I'll stop. Then the day's over here, the work day. Too much sun. Can't take the sun anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of pollen. Not getting all of it. I want to leave some for the insects. Oh. I've been dusted. Okay, this is enough. Leaving the rest for the bees and little bugs, beetles, whatever. I'm full of pollen here. We might have even crossed this one with Riomizquensis. Would have been a crazy cross. Maybe we're doing it tomorrow. Yeah, we have one that opens tomorrow. Riomizquensis, I mean, it would be just for the body, but it would be an option. Okay, so I'm taking off for the rest of the day. I also need to record a few more shorts. But these flowers are beyond it. I just missed the point, and that was when I had to spend time with Kami. I don't like how she's looking today. So, okay, let's label the pollen first before I lose track. What is Riomizquensis? Okay, that's enough. Glaucus. Yeah, and yeah, with Kami, I want to tell you, it's difficult to write here. I mean, she's very old, you know, and at some point it's hard to say if she's not doing well, or if she's just not having a lot of stamina, as in like when you are older, you know. So But I'm worried. I'm very sick. I'm up at night. I'm like, when I try to sleep a little, when I hear the cat, I'm instantly awake, wide awake, you know? Especially because I feel like if I don't do it, nobody does it. And it's just, yeah, I want to be here for her. I will be there. No matter what, no matter the cost, I will be there. And there are these days then when, yeah, you know, the cactus stuff is one thing, but this is another, you know, that's very important for me. Right now I consider myself retired. I'm just taking care of the pets, and in between we're filming a little bit. We're having fun, we enjoy this hobby together. But the really important stuff is making sure that they are alright, that my family, what's left of my family, is alright. Right now, not a lot of it is left. My wife walked out here. Like, you know, I don't know. I just wanna be able to look into the mirror again in 20 years from now. And if I do not do that now, like do everything I can for her, then I will not forgive myself. I know how I am, like with myself and stuff that I regret. So I do not want to have that. So I do everything that I can right now. And I'm worried. I'm very sick. It's crazy. I don't think I will get another cat, ever. It's just too much worry. When you, like, everything, and often it's just a tiny bit. Sometimes they are just tired, but you are not sure, and you're constantly thinking about it. So yeah, that's just why if there are a few videos on some days, it's probably something like that. But I'm alright. We're getting through it, and filming helps me. Filming the great cactus stuff helps me. The cactus time lapses are looking great. Today I made a plan. Let me show you. So this is Teleflora, Telegonus hybrid with Echinopsis iresi, and this one could be great under the time lapse. So I have an eye on it, on the development of the flower buds, because they should come along pretty soon. Okay guys, thank you for tuning in. I gotta take off now. It's just too hot, and I don't want to have, like, I don't know, skin problems, you know, the classic problems that you have when you're out in the sun, like cancer.